Hey YouTube, it's your boy Jane with me, and today we'll be watching a video on how to desexualize our brain. You know, it's not just about reacting to the biggest video and I'm getting results and I'm like, yeah, yeah. It's also about learning more things and putting y'all on something that y'all might have not even knew that y'all had to do before y'all had to do it. You mean? Putting y'all on that. It's time for us to be mature. For real. I'm 25 now, gang.
Let's be real. Most of you are glued to your phones all day, scrolling through TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube.
God damn, two seconds, bro. 2 seconds, and they just describing damn near half of the internet. If you're not creating videos, then what are you doing? Comment one of your hobbies below. Like, what do you do besides be on your phone? I'm just saying, there's a lot of things that we could all be doing.
Social media has taken over your life, and it's stopping you from being the best version of yourself. You're wasting hours every day watching random videos, liking photos, and messaging people thinking it's no big deal. But this constant need to be online is blocking you from your real goals. But there's good news. Even a bit of discipline and focus can put you miles ahead of most people. Let's be clear, the ability to control yourself is what will lead to success. Without it, it's impossible. To succeed, you must master your impulses. One of the biggest issues? A lack of control over your sexual urges. Chasing women and getting lost in the cycle of dating apps and porn, your sexual urges. Chasing focus can put you miles ahead of most people. Line is blocking you from your real goals. But there's good news. Even a bit of discipline and focus can put you miles ahead of most people. Let's be clear. The ability to control yourself is what will lead to success. Without it, it's impossible. To succeed, you must master your impulses. One of the biggest issues? A lack of control over your sexual urges. Chasing women and getting lost in the cycle of dating apps and porn? It's time to stop. Here's a breakdown of why it's holding you back and how to get disciplined. First, quit porn. To gain control of your life, start by cutting out.
We all are doing things that you ain't had no business doing. Like, I hate that this was even a habit of mine, because there's people out there in this world. They don't even do this. They don't even think to do it. Like, it's something that was taught and then passed down.
Corn. It sounds obvious, but few men.
And the society makes it acceptable because you as a teenager, you making jokes that you beat your meat, and then all your friends relate to you, and that's how, like, the shit is crazy.
Drugs, it boosts dopamine, your brain's reward chemical, to unsustainable levels, then crashes you back down.
Yeah, you gotta,
this cycle ruins focus, raises anxiety, and wrecks relationships. Quitting is tough because corn is as addictive as any substance, but breaking free will restore your mental clarity and motivation. Studies show that 57% of men watch corn daily, which adds up to 3,650 minutes per year. Every time you do it, you're draining your energy and focus. Social media only fuels this, pushing you toward sexual content. When you're scrolling through Instagram, TikTok, or
like Instagram, bro, Instagram ain't nothing but like lust, 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 lust. Like, even the people that's joking on there, like, it's girls who don't even do OnlyFans, but the only way they know how to present themselves is just like the girls who do OnlyFans. And it's funny because they would separate themselves from them kind of girls and be like, I'm a girl who don't do OnlyFans, but you literally are presenting yourself just like, it's all they know. Like, that's how they were taught how to work social media, and they ran with it.
YouTube. Even innocent photos and videos can trigger sexual thoughts.
Yeah.
The algorithm feeds you more of what you look at, so if you keep viewing sexual content, it'll keep pushing that on you. To break free, you need to stop watching. Cut back on social media, or stop entirely. Stop letting it take over your mind. When you indulge in corn or constantly chase hookups, you're releasing dopamine.
You gotta think about it, like it. It's been years, and we're on that cycle of not being conscious that we're even attached to our phone, and how attached we are to our phone. I think now I'm starting to become conscious. Like, damn, I'm using my phone during this break, or using my phone up until this point. Like, I'm coping by even being on my phone. I'm not even doing anything, fucking clicking random shit, but I'm coping by being on my phone, and it's crazy. Cause like for years I probably been doing it. Probably been doing it. It's not something that's new. It's just my consciousness to it got higher.
A feel-good chemical in your brain that makes you lazy and tired. Another chemical, oxytocin, makes you relaxed and sleepy. This is why you don't feel like getting up, hitting the gym, or working on your career. You've already drained yourself of motivation. When the urge hits, hit the gym. Vigorous exercise has been proven to reduce sexual desire and keep you focused. Plus, working out builds your body and confidence, making you stronger mentally and
Yeah, I
physically.
haven't been able to work
Getting in
out.
shape.
I, I've been deficient in vitamins and shit. So like working out, I don't even have a proper eating re regimen, but I do plan on maxing my body out to its full potential before I get to a certain age and you start getting muscle loss. Cause like if you lose what you don't use, and that's crazy how real that is, but it's true. You lose what you don't use. So I do want to push my body past a limit where it's never been before I get to like 30, and I just need to master being normal for uh like consistently for real. Once we get that, I feel like we'll be good.
Boosts your self-respect, and it's the perfect way to distract yourself from
But
wasting
I
time on
was
social
though.
media or corn.
It's crazy how I got to a point where I was good. I got to a point where I was good. Um, but it seems like the cycle by the time the end of the year, whatever I was doing that I wasn't supposed to be doing, it kind of like wipes away. I like it's weird cycles in my life, bro.
If exercise doesn't work for you, pray to God that will help you get rid of your urges. Quitting corn is
Yeah, I like I tend to get silent when things like that happen. I need to just speak up, start praying, asking for God to help me in a situation, and then really want it. It's like I'm so used to doing the habit of it that it's kind of like you give yourself up to it, and then you want help after you already then got released to it. But how many times can you release yourself to this? It's destroying our mind. It's destroying our fucking state state of mind, or how we think about women.
isn't easy, especially when it's become a habit. But
Yeah.
when you're alone at night and tempted, that's the real test. Use that time to work on yourself, your goals, and your future. Find something else to focus on: money, career, or fitness. If you can overcome this, you'll be unstoppable.
Yeah, that's I think in life, like getting not over it, or a bit of a mature understanding of my sexual desire, that's like the second level for me. And I wonder, I wonder if that's so for everybody. Like people kind of just go through life and they just, they're not conscious of it. Because something that I do could be affecting me in a negative way, but something that we both do the same, you could be getting a little less results, but it's just not affecting you as much as it's affecting me. So it's like it could not even be your type of battle to overcome in your mind. Like you're trying to overcome something else. But yeah, it's all about being better.
To be successful, you need energy, focus, and
Yeah,
drive.
you need
Cut out
energy.
corn and your energy levels will rise. Suddenly, you'll have the focus to work on your goals, hit the gym, and build your future. Stop the quick fixes. Stop pleasuring yourself for that quick dopamine hit. It's not the act itself, it's the impact on your brain.
Yeah.
Every time you get that easy dopamine, you trick your mind into thinking you've achieved something big. You haven't, but your brain doesn't know that, so you feel accomplished without doing anything. This habit lowers your motivation, focus, and your drive to tackle real goals. Why would the real world matter if your mind is satisfied with easy rewards? To get real results, stop with the shortcuts.
Yes, yes.
Find your purpose. Without a purpose, your
Purpose is a tough thing to really sit here and tell somebody like find your purpose. More so, whatever you like, continue to indulge in it and expand. Whatever you're doing, expand in it. Like that's your purpose. The stuff that you're keeping up with, your family, all that stuff. The purpose is in the smaller things. It's just that special impact that you're setting out in this world. If you're trying to find it so much, you're never gonna find it. I feel like because we're already doing our purpose after a certain point. Like at a certain age, I feel like we're doing it. Like we don't even know. Like I chose to make creating videos and stuff my purpose. But what if that? What if I didn't choose it? Like what if that just was what I was supposed to do? Is just I thought it was in my choice. I be thinking about giving up this stuff, and I really like doing it. It's just the mental, but it's me. It's me impacting myself along this journey. If other people knocking me down and I'm knocking myself down too, it's like that's something that 2025 is trying to teach me. Like I really gotta have my back too.
much more likely to fall into unhealthy habits. Addiction to instant gratification, whether it's corn or anything else, often stems from a lack of direction. We're taught to chase degrees and jobs as if they're the end-all, but these rarely bring deep fulfillment. Instead, aim for a personal North Star, a bigger reason that pushes you forward. It could be building a business, a career, or something that fuels your growth. Whatever it is, keep it in front of you, or risk slipping back into distraction. Stop chasing women. Start building yourself. Constantly chasing women gets you nowhere. Spending hours
You wanna know what's
DMing.
crazy? I still have the habit of like looking at girls, and I'm in a whole relationship. I don't even mean to be this way. I just was this way for so long that it didn't even, you know, like just going on my phone, scrolling, like, oh, okay, I like her. Okay, like that's really a habit of mine, and I didn't even realize it. Like I'm starting to see a lot of things that I've been doing and conscious, like on a conscious level, and it's been very telling.
Liking photos and looking for validation. That time could be better spent on yourself. Focus on your career, work on your fitness, and get your life in order.
Yeah,
When you build up your confidence, charisma, and success, women will naturally be drawn to you. And then you'll be able to connect on a real level, rather than just swiping endlessly on dating apps. Think about this. A huge chunk of men, 42 to 50%, are
it's a
spending
lot.
7 to 12 hours a week on dating apps. Yet 1 in 3 aren't even sexually active. That's valuable time wasted, time that could
That's
go toward your
literally
goals.
that mean. I'm gonna replay this. What the fuck, bruh? That mean that
Dating apps. Think about this, real level, rather than just swiping endlessly on dating apps. Think about this. A huge chunk of men, 42 to 50%, are spending 7 to 12 hours a week on dating apps.
they're spending all that time on these apps,
Yet 1 in 3 aren't even sexually active.
and they're not getting no results from it. And that's what's crazy. But they programmed us this way though. That's why everything is um the algorithms and how we display ourselves, all this stuff. Even trauma makes you sexualize yourself. It's crazy. The way that we are programmed, it goes back to sexuality, the sexual nakedness. Like it all stems and go back to that, and it's crazy. But the sexualization of things, that's the program, how it looks. It's been here ever since we were like born. We were born into it, and you're just lucky that if you weren't born into it, and if you were born into it, depending on how it was received around you, was how you took more into it. You kind of either was like, ew, this is nasty, won't look at that, and then your surroundings are like the same thing, or it's like, ew, this is nasty, but then your surroundings are like, nah, this what men do, this what the big boys do, and you're like, oh, okay, so you start doing it.
That's valuable time wasted, time that could go toward your goals.
Yeah, that's
Women respect
crazy.
a man who has control over himself.
Half of the
When
men
you're not out chasing every
get
opportunity,
no play.
you show
Half of the men in this world get no play. Think about that. Just think about that.
you're a man of value.
And
You're interesting,
it's not even about sex. This is not even about sex. This is just about a woman talking to a man talking to a woman, them touching, hugging,
mysterious, and in
like
control. If you're the guy who's desperate to hook up, women will see that lack of control and won't be interested. Developing discipline makes you attractive. When you're in control, you're in the
discipline.
driver's seat of your life.
That is true.
Focus on your goals
You
first,
gotta have more
and the right
control as an
relationships
adult.
will follow.
I mean, you can't have control over everything, but you can have control over yourself, damn near. More so like control of what you're gonna do before you do it. Like if you're smoking, you already gonna take a certain amount of money out of your bank account every month at a certain time. You feel me? It's gonna happen. Now the price is up to you, but it's just like doing certain things. You control yourself before you even do it to go down that path to have the money coming out. But I just I just been learning with that. I feel like
Avoid triggers. One of the
avoid
biggest
triggers.
obstacles in breaking free from corn is the
Yeah,
content that surrounds us daily. Soft corn is
yeah.
everywhere: social
We don't
media,
get
ads, and
triggered. That's the
influencers.
thing too.
Each
That's like
scroll
no
is a trigger,
phone, bruh. That's
reigniting
no
the
phone
habits
for
you're trying
real.
to break. So, unfollow accounts that aren't helping you grow, block the distractions that set you back, and if needed, avoid social media altogether until you're in control.
Yeah,
Remember, every moment wasted on scrolling could be spent on getting closer to your goals.
that's true.
Everyone faces setbacks, and sometimes you might slip up.
Yeah,
The key isn't about being perfect, but about getting back on track quickly. If you find yourself caught up in old habits,
that's good.
acknowledge it and refocus. Each time you overcome a setback, you grow stronger and more determined. Learning to handle failure without giving up builds grit, which is essential for achieving anything worthwhile. Remember, success is not about never failing. It's about refusing to quit. It's easy to get distracted, but you're more likely to stay focused when you have something meaningful driving you forward. Every time you feel the urge to go back to mindless scrolling or easy dopamine, think about your goals. Choose activities that actually bring you closer to what you want, even if they're not as exciting as scrolling social media. When you
I guess like something that I could do because I do sit and watch YouTube videos and stuff. I just can record more often Cause it's not like I don't watch YouTube. It's stupid that I separate my time. I feel like, all right, I don't want to talk or do anything right now, so I'm just gonna go watch YouTube on my phone and be quiet the whole time. Like, it just doesn't make sense.
Prioritize meaning over mindless distractions. You create a stronger foundation for success. Plus, real fulfillment comes from achieving something important, not from endless entertainment.
Yeah.
Focus inward, not outward. Our biggest struggles often come from wanting external rewards, whether it's validation, pleasure, or an easy dopamine boost. To truly succeed, shift your focus inward. Look for satisfaction in achieving goals and growing, not in what's easy or fleeting. Instead of giving in to every craving, find peace in working towards something meaningful. A
Yeah.
good way to reset is by doing a dopamine detox.
Dopamine.
Take 24 to
Facts.
72 hours to cut out phones, food treats, or entertainment. It's a powerful way to refocus and break the cycle of needing constant stimulation. Building a successful life means being ruthless with your time, focus, and habits. Cut out what doesn't help you, find what motivates you, and focus on your own path. With discipline and control, everything else will fall into place. If you like this video, hit the like button. It helps others find this content, and that helps me too. If you're
Nah,
new here, consider
I
why do
think.
some people
Nah, I don't wanna watch that video. How to build a strong
chose
aura.
and messaging
Because I
people
don't care about aura. Goddamn. Goddamn. People treat aura like it's got the craziest new found profound thing. Goddamn. Whole time, like the way aura is just like new age knowledge type of things. But they're not even talking about aura as in like vibration frequencies and like actually how you vibrate. They're not talking about that. They're talking about aura as in your demeanor, how people respond to you, or like that nonchalantness that you give up. They but they're still talking about the same as that thing. Like this is stuff that the new age stuff that they want us to talk about and that's brought up. We just translate it in our own way. It's just crazy. But yeah, um, I wanting to be a YouTuber, bro. This shit tough. Um, but I have a place to start. Okay, I have a place. So I gotta keep going. If it never works, then damn, I don't know.